All right, so today's opener is just a review over the slope notes that we took yesterday. So just a quick refresher, when we were talking about slope, we know that the variable m means slope. So all the little a, the subscript a means next to the m. What is the slope of line A? Now, I do apologize, on your opener, I don't have a color printer for everybody. So my line is going to be in red. So the first thing that I have to find on my line A is what? What are the rise over run? But what do I find on my line before I can find rise over run? Look at your notes.
It's on the fourth.
After class, I'll write it down. I'll put it on my phone.
The lattice point?
The lattice points. So if you guys remember, the lattice points are where the horizontal and vertical grid lines intersect. So, Emily, where are my lattice points on line A?
Right there.
Okay. So we're going to do right there. Okay, where else?
There.
And?
There?
Nope. Does that go right in the
Oh.
grid line?
No.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 3 lattice points. Just looking at line A, what kind of slope does it have? Positive, negative, undefined, or 0? Positive. Okay. When we were finding the slope, the tip that I give you guys is to use lattice points that are closer together. Meaning you don't want to use this first lattice point and the third lattice point because you're going to have to end up simplifying. So you're going to have to use lattice points that are closer together if you don't want to simplify. But I can't just pick this third lattice point and find the slope with the first. I have to go in order from left to right. So you can use lattice point 1 to 2, or you can do lattice point 2 to 3, or if you want to do the extra work and simplify, you can use lattice point 1 to 3. So which 2 lattice points do you want to use, Emily?
1 to 2.
1 to 2. Okay, so when we find slope, what is the slope formula? Not the real formula, but the slope formula. You just told me a second ago. It's
Rise over run.
rise over run. So I'm going to count up for my rise, and I'm going to count up how many?
2.
And then my run?
3.
3. So I would write the slope of line A is 2 over 3. Okay? Line B is orange. It kind of looks red up here, though. Line B is going to go from the top of our grid to the bottom of our grid. What kind of slope is line B going to have?
Negative.
A negative. Hey, Chance, close your Chromebook. It's going to be a negative. So again, we're going to find our lattice points. Let's see, Maddie, where are my lattice points on line B? There's one. Oh, that's okay. We just color it in. Okay.
Right here.
Oh, no.
Or,
Nope. That just intersects another line.
oh, right here.
Yep. Do you see any other ones?
For just that line or other ones?
For just line B. Do you guys see any other lattice points for line B? Did we get them all? Yeah, I think we got them all. Okay. So, line B, am I going to start with the top lattice point, or the bottom lattice point?
Bottom.
Well, if I'm going left to right, which lattice point comes first?
Top.
The top. Okay? So I'm going to find rise over run, starting with the top. So if I'm going to find rise first, I'm either going to have to count up or down. Well, because it's negative, I know I'm going to have to count down. So how many spots do I count down here? 3. And then what's my run? 1. Now, what kind of slope did it have?
Negative.
So I know it's going to be negative 3.
Over 1.
Perfect. Questions? Okay. Now, line C. Line C is my green line up here. What kind of slope does line C have?
0.
No, not line C.
Oh.
Line C is not, that could be a misconception. Line C is not my x-axis. My line C goes diagonal across my grid line here. So what kind of slope does line C have? Okay, so where are my lattice points on line C? Chance?
Let's see, so right here.
Mm-hmm. scribble it. You want to color it in? Yeah, use your finger. There you go. Okay. Then where?
Here.
There you go. Yeah, you have to use. Anywhere else? Good. So we have 3 lattice points here. Again, we have 1, 2, 3 lattice points. Which lattice points do you want to use chance to find the slope of line C? 1 and 2. So to find my rise, do I count up or down? Down what? And then my run? So the slope of line C was what? Nice job. Then line D. How many lattice points does line D have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so it has 9. So if I would fill in all my lattice points, it would look like this, right? Now, just looking at this line, what kind of slope does it have? 0. So the slope is 0, basically meaning, can I rise? No, my rise is 0, but my run is 1. So 0 over 1. Any questions on the front side? So on Friday, when you guys take a quiz, part of your quiz will look like this, okay? So part of your quiz will look like that. All right, flip them over.
I have a question.
Yes.
Or in like for boxing, can we just box like the?
That 1/4, yeah, yep. Okay, so the back side is where we're going to use the, quote, real slope formula. What is the real slope formula when I'm just given ordered pairs and not a line to find the slope on? What's my real slope formula?
N equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1.
Good. Okay. So this if you remember, our ordered pairs are made up of x and y. My first ordered pair, because they're first, they're going to be my 1s. My second ordered pair, because they're second, they're going to be my 2s. So when I go to solve, I'm going to put m to show that I'm solving for slope. And then what do I substitute for y2?
9
Then what do I write, Ben?
minus 4.
Over?
5 minus 4.
Okay. Then go ahead and solve.
5 over 4.
Can I reduce that?
5 over 4.
Nope. So it's going to be 5 over 4. So the slope of those 2 ordered pairs will be 5 over 4. So the rise will be 5, the run will be 4. What kind of slope does it have? Positive, negative, 0, or undefined? Yeah, positive, because they're all positive numbers. Okay? Riley, what am I going to substitute, or what am I going to plug in for my formula for this next ordered pair?
Negative 10.
What's my operation sign?
y2.
So after I put negative 10, what's the operation sign of my formula I need to write in? Minus, and then y1?
Negative 3.
What's y1?
Negative 3. No, negative 4.
There we go. Okay, and then my bottom, my formula says I need to do x2, so what's x2?
5.
My operation sign of my formula is minus, and then x1? Okay. What do I do with 2 negatives that are touching? Yeah. So, okay, you guys, I have negative 10 plus 4. You guys owe me $10. You paid me 4. So do you still owe me money here? If you owed me 10 and you paid me 4, what's negative 10 plus 4 equal? Negative 6 over. Then we have 5 plus 3, 8. Am I finished with this problem? Nope. Ben, I see you shaking your head. Why am I not finished with it?
You have to simplify it.
Okay, what's negative 6 and 8 both divisible by?
2
Okay, negative 6 divided by 2?
would be
What kind of 3?
Negative 3.
And then 8 divided by 2.
4.
And now I'm finished. What kind of slope is this? Positive, negative, undefined, or 0?
Negative.
Yeah, negative, because that's a negative sign. All right, last one for our review. So I have my ordered pair. Okay, who haven't? Dylan, you've been super quiet. Hannah, you have been too. All right, Hannah, you do the top. Dylan, you do the bottom. And Maddie, as you're yawning, you're going to solve it. Okay, so Hannah, what do I plug in for the top?
2 minus 8.
Dylan?
1 minus 3.
Holy cow. You guys are ready, though. And solve, Maddie. Oh.
Negative 6.
Oh, yeah, you got it. And,
Negative 2.
okay, right here, 2 negatives when you divide is going to equal a positive. So I know my answer is going to be positive. So then what's 6 and 2 both divisible by what? 2. What's 6 divided by 2?
3.
And 2 divided by 2. So the slope of this ordered pair is going to be what? 3/1, which is going to be a positive slope. Good. Questions on that?